So they brought me in the second time and they didn't see anything. But based on this promise that I was given that was so strong in my spirit, I told them, I don't know if you have another test, but you got to do it because I feel, I didn't get too spiritual with them because people are different spaces when it comes to their spirituality. So I said, I just feel like something's wrong. You really need to do something else to find it. Meanwhile, I had already told my young sons, one was 15, one was 19, and they knew that sometimes mommy could be told things and they came to fruition. They knew that about that weirdness, if you want to call it about me. So I told them, I told my goddaughter who was almost like my daughter, and she began to cry. And I said, don't cry, because I said, you know how sometimes God is he favors me and he lets me know some things. I said, well, Rita is her name. I said, Rita, he said that I would have it, but not to fear, because he was going to put me in good hands. And she stopped crying. And then of course, I told my ex-husband as well, and he understood that about me, and so he accepted what I had said. Go back to the doctors. The third time, we got to be your own advocate, people. The third time they brought me in a room, they put me on a gurney and they flipped the gurney over so that I was literally strapped in, hanging upside down, because I had what was called excessively dense breasts. And when they flipped me upside down, then they used like an ultrasound technique to look at me again. And they said what God had already told me. Look at there. You have 3 tumors in your right breast.